Hey, have you ever heard it said that in order to be an actor, you have to have a thick skin? Does that mean you have to look like this? No. Hey gang, Jan Anderson here, voice actor in Salem, Oregon, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what people mean by having a thick skin as an actor or in any creative industry or really anybody. I mean, at some point in your life, for whatever reason, you're going to have kind of a thick skin. I mean, everything from, when you're a kid on the playground, and you're facing bullies or just jerks in general, you got to be able to stick up for yourself a little bit and not be victim to the slightest little thing. It's meant to be encouraging, to be able to stand up and have a little backbone in the face of adversity, that kind of thing. Adversary? Is that the word I meant? Adversary? Adversary? Anyway, so no, you don't have to go around looking and feeling like a huge hulking rhinoceros. But, those of us that work in creative fields like acting, voice acting or any other kind, or really any other creative industry, we have a tendency, our work sort of demands that we're sensitive and emotional, and we kind of lay it out there, so we're kind of easy targets in a way. And so when somebody picks on us a little bit, we might feel those words a little more heavily than others. And so when somebody says you have to have a thick skin in this business, that's what they're talking about. It means that you're going to face that kind of criticism pretty frequently. It could be somebody criticizing your performance for one reason or another. I mean, hopefully people are being nice about it, and that you won't take every little criticism like a crushing boulder being thrown at you. But yeah, somebody might be criticizing your performance. Maybe they're criticizing your website, or your voiceover demos, or your self-tape acting auditions, that kind of thing. Even, God, and maybe even especially when you're asking innocent questions on social media and that kind of a thing. Man, you can get pounded from people. And also here's the other thing. People can be jerks. Now, maybe it's just a one-off occurrence. Maybe that person is having a bad day. They've gotten some bad news. You never know what's going on in the life of somebody who appears to be a total jerk. But then again, sometimes people are just mean. And so you have to kind of be able to weigh where the criticism is coming from. Are they being supportive in their criticism? Hopefully. Some people aren't. And maybe it's best just to ignore those people. In any case, take any criticism from the source, take it with a little salt, and try to be confident in yourself, because you've made a decision to get into, in many cases, a very highly competitive field with a lot of talent around, and you're willing to step out and expose yourself so that you can showcase your talent and learn and grow as a creative person. And so, of course, the longer you're in it, the more confident you will become. And try to come at this with at least a little. You deserve to be proud, at least a little bit in the beginning, because you're doing something that a lot of people are too afraid to do, even if they. It's funny. Sometimes you'll get criticism from people who wish that they had the guts to do what you're doing. But instead, it's easier to criticize what you're doing. Oh, what are you doing that for? You're never going to get anywhere. That kind of thing. You can't fight that. Not really. So you have to, in this case, have a thick skin. And just let it roll off, try to let it bounce off. I know it's a lot easier than it sounds. I've been there, and it continues throughout your career. You're gonna need a thick skin to, take the criticism as it comes and try to learn something constructive from it. Because many times people they don't intend to be mean to you. It's not personal. Sometimes people who have been in this industry for a long time have sort of lost patience a little bit. Maybe they've forgotten what it's like to be new in this field. And yeah, they can be a little harsh. I've gotten it. And yeah, it's not fun. But as long as you can take something from it and learn from it and grow, that's the way to handle it. That's the best way. Will you be able to do that all the time? No, probably not. But that's okay. That's okay too. And if I leave you with anything here, it's that, I mean, everybody's heard the expression that opinions are like a-holes and everyone's got one. But here's something else. You don't have to accept the opinions of a-holes. Okay? Anyway, keep a stiff upper lip and be proud of yourself and keep learning, keep growing. And, you know, if somebody's just going to bash you for doing something that you're passionate about, well, screw them. Okay? Thanks for watching. I hope this little bit of encouragement helps somebody out there. Maybe it's helping myself. Maybe I need it today. I probably do. I need to look a little deeper. Anyway, until next time, take it easy.